I call to order the fourth informal meeting of the plenary on public health crisis emanating from the Ebola virus outbreak. As noted in my letter dated 13th February 2015, I have invited Mr. Ismail Odi Sheikh Ahmed, Special Representative and Head of the United Nations Mission for Ebola Emergency Response, and Dr. David Nabarro, Special Envoy of the Secretary General on Ebola, to brief the members. I take this opportunity to warmly welcome our distinguished guests to this meeting. The report on the work of the United Nations in response to the Ebola outbreak, covering developments from 1st of January 2014 to 1st of February 2015, has been circulated in document A/69/759. It records activities carried out by the Special Envoy on Ebola and UNMIR and provides an update on progress made in the Ebola response since the previous report of 12th January 2015, contained in document S/69/720, and pursuant to decision of Secretary General and in furtherance to Resolution 69/1 of 19 September 2014. Your Excellencies, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General, Mr. Ismail Odi Sheikh Ahmed, Special Representative of the Secretary General and Head of the United Nations Mission for Ebola Emergency Response, Dr. David Nabarro, Special Envoy of the Secretary General on Ebola, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for attending this important briefing. I thank Mr. Ismail Odi Sheikh Ahmed for his important work on the ground and extend my appreciation to Dr. David Nabarro for his continued leadership on this issue. Since our last briefing, important progress has been made with respect to combating the Ebola outbreak in Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. I once again commend the people and governments of the affected countries for their unflinching efforts. I also thank the regional and international partners for their support that has made a tangible difference. While we should all feel heartened by the progress that has been made, we cannot yet claim triumph over Ebola. With the rainy season quickly approaching, we must redouble our efforts to ensure a final successful push for eliminating this epidemic, but also begin to direct our attention to the region's long-term recovery efforts. Excellencies, the most affected countries still face serious challenges, particularly with regard to their long-term social recovery. The devastating impact of Ebola outbreak could seriously compromise their sustainable development efforts. Key sectors remain gravely affected. There is a great risk that long after this epidemic has passed, the healthcare crisis in the most affected countries could continue, resulting in many otherwise preventable deaths. The health infrastructure is the hardest hit. Countries must be rebuilt into strong, resilient institutions. Although many children are finally now returning to class, there will be long-term education needs and gaps due to the fact that schools in the affected countries were closed for extended periods of time. We must do what we can to ensure the necessary resources are put into place so all children are given every opportunity to resume their education. Furthermore, steps must also be taken to ensure better epidemic preparedness and response for the future, including through human resource capacity building, infrastructure development, and more robust governance and regional institutions. It is essential that regional and international partners support and strengthen the efforts of the national government in a coordinated manner. And as the situation gets better, it is also crucial that all partners in the region plan and manage their exit in a way that will ensure that capacity is transferred amply to national institutions. I urge you all to continue to support the affected countries, combat the epidemic, as well as embark on long-term recovery. The commitment made by regional leaders of the Mano River Union in their declaration of 15th February 2015 to achieve zero Ebola infection within 60 days was a clear demonstration of the region's resolve to combat Ebola. We must give them our full support. As we contemplate the long-term needs of the region, the high-level international conference on Ebola on the 3rd of March in Brussels, being organized by the European Union and other key partners, represents an important opportunity to demonstrate solidarity with the countries most affected by Ebola. I call on you all to continue to support the affected countries as they embark on a long journey for full recovery. I thank you for your kind attention.